I'm the host of Coffee Flavored Crypto. This is where you can get the latest crypto news, project reviews, and crypto trading edutainment. Learn about different altcoins, historical Bitcoin cycles, and get the latest in everything crypto. Follow our social media, specifically our Twitter page. That's C_F_crypto. Again, C_F_crypto for our Twitter page. Keep watching, guys. I got more for you. Sponsored by Body Brand LLC. Today, as you can see on the screen, we have how Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are supporting Web3 and blockchain development. And the title of this video is Unlocking the Potential of Sustainable Finance and Web3 Technology. Social constructs, environmental constructs, and equitable ones. Um, Sustainable finance, you have to be able to make money and you have to be able to stay in business. And there's been a lot of doubters in crypto space lately, but having these big names such as Amazon, Microsoft, and Google supporting what is to be known as the Web3 development, we can see that crypto is here to stay. Crypto, there's way too much investment from big institutions, and there's too much of a demand for a need of being a great use case for people who are unbanked, a great use case for people who want to be self-sovereign with their data, um, and self-sovereign with their banking. So we'll go through this article and we will explain the aspects of some Web3 and blockchain development within the sustainable finance space. Okay, we'll start here. So, cloud computing, a process of storing and accessing data and computing services over the internet, is one of the biggest revolutions in history of the internet. It allows computer services, including servers, storage, databases, networks, software, analytics, and intelligence, to be delivered through the internet wherever and whenever they are needed. Globally, enterprises are swiftly adopting cloud computing services, especially after COVID-19 pandemic, to reduce costs, mitigate risk, and achieve higher scalability. For example, Amazon sales of its cloud platform, Amazon Web Services, recorded a year-on-year growth of 37% to reach 62.2 billion in 2021 compared to 30% in 2022. And that's very telling. That's not necessarily has to do with the crypto space, but we're seeing things get more and more digitized. So we need tools to exchange value over the internet and be able to identify people over the internet as well. And those two things can be done very easily with the technology that has come about from the Web3 space. I want to skip down here and just look at, and we can categorize each of the cloud services that these large players play in the crypto space as like staking providers and other people who have validators. A lot of them use cloud services to store their transaction data that they're using to validate blocks. And so these are huge in the crypto space for the time being. And I want to go down here and just look at the comparison for cloud service providers. You can get a kind of a feel for how large these institutions are, and the fact that they're playing a role in the Block 3 space is very telling. So, this is a really important part here. So, blockchain slash Web3 based offerings from Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. So, Amazon AWS announced the general availability of its Amazon Managed Blockchain AMB service in April of 2019. The service makes it easy to join public blockchain networks or create and manage scalable private blockchain networks using open source frameworks. While the service initially supported the Hyperledger Fabric framework, it launched Ethereum support in March 2021. Some of the customers of Amazon Managed Blockchain are Singapore Exchange, Open Zeppelin, Curve Compound, Health Direct, and Liberty Mutual, just to name a few. AMB makes it easy for customers to cost effectively create and manage secure networks or simply choose their preferred framework, Hyperledger Fabric, or Ethereum, and add network members. Select member nodes that process transaction requests and deploy their applications. AMB handles the rest, including creating a blockchain network and configuring the software, security, and network settings. Very interesting. Other blockchain-related services offered by AWS include Amazon Quantum Ledger Database, a fully managed ledger database that provides customers with a centralized ledger, offering immutable, transparent, and cryptographically verifiable transaction logs for auditing and record-keeping purposes. There's many applications to that. And that's why I'm talking about sustainability and traceability as well, and we'll go over that. In addition, AWS also offers 70 blockchain partner solutions on the AWS marketplace. Very interesting. Azure, Microsoft's cloud-based product, is now offering a Azure blockchain service. Microsoft's fully managed blockchain service was launched in May of 2019. And you're seeing the dates of this. We're in 2023 right now, and we're seeing these applications have been coming to the work prior to 2019 launch date, obviously, so they've been seeing value in this. So don't get so caught up in the FUD when you see certain things like that. These big, large players are working in this Web3 space, and they don't want to miss opportunities. I know for a fact Nike launched an NFT product, and they have made close to 180 million in 2023 or 20 in the past year, 2022, and got reported in 2023. And so there's amazing technology, and don't let people tell you otherwise. These large companies see the value, and they're not going to tell you until it's too late for you. So take part. There's a lot of great value to be made here. And if you're an enthusiast like myself, do research. So we'll continue here. Following this, the firm started offering Quantum Blockchain Service (QBS), a managed blockchain service in collaboration with blockchain technology consensus. QBS runs as a managed application from customers' Microsoft Azure accounts and can be easily deployed from the Azure marketplace. QBS allows enterprises to configure, deploy, and manage blockchain networks. Other blockchain-related products offered by Microsoft include Azure SQL Database Ledger, which incorporates the cryptographic patterns used in blockchains to make information in databases tamper-proof. Microsoft is still offering Azure Confidential Ledger. In a preview stage, the service provides a managed and decentralized ledger for data entries, power incentives-based blockchain. Google Cloud Platform. This is the last one here, guys. Stay with me here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Coffee Flavored Crypto. We'll continue here. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Google Cloud Platform. At present, Google Cloud does not offer any blockchain services. Instead, it offers tools and infrastructure services to Web3 companies. Its Web3 solutions include Virtual Private Cloud, Google Cloud KMS, Firebase, Google Kubernetes Engine, Cloud Run, and Spanner are being used in several Web3 and blockchain companies such as Dapper Labs, Hedera, Solana, Blockdaemon, and Theta Labs. So, recent developments with respect to blockchain Web3 support provided by these three giants. And this is the the true value that we're seeing. Cloud service providers are partnering with blockchain and Web3 companies to scale up their businesses further. In October 2022, Google Cloud partnered with Near Protocol, a decentralized application platform to provide infrastructure for Near's Web3 startup platform, Patagoda. In September 2022, a similar partnership was initiated with Binance's smart contract blockchain platform, BNB Chain, enabling BNB chain ecosystem participants to access Google Cloud services. So now we're starting to see Web3 interact with Web2 companies, um, and they don't want to miss out on the value as well. So you're going to see a lot of collaborations as we're seeing here. So in January of 2022, Google Cloud collaborated with Ticker Plant, a leading content provider, to further develop Ticker Plant's crypto wire ecosystem by leveraging Google Cloud's data infrastructure, data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence services. In June 2022, Google Cloud expanded its partnership with blockchain data analytics platform Nason to further enhance Nason's data management capabilities. As part of the partnership, Nason leveraged Google Cloud services to present its customers with a consolidated view of their portfolios across multiple Web3 native wallets. So continue here. I'll put this link in the description, where you're seeing the launch of products across the board. So don't get involved in the FUD that happens where people are saying, oh, crypto's a sham. They're looking at FTX. You're like, see, another exchange could fall in there. It really doesn't matter. The technology that's being used, it's all dependent. It's amoral. It's all dependent on who's using it, how they're using it, and if they're honest actors in the space. So you got to do some verification. You got to do your research, especially if you're going to put your coins on centralized exchanges. You need to have, do you trust that exchange? Right? Do you trust that exchange to be a good steward of your crypto? And 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. These are businesses when they do that, and you need to be able to decipher, see how you're going to use a centralized exchange versus decentralized exchange. Who's the players in the space? As you can see, Amazon, Google, and Microsoft are huge players in traditional finance and technology, and they're in this space. I would follow the money if that was the case. So this is a really great image here, showing some evidence of why the blockchain technology is really important and is going to lower fees. Here it is. Okay. So as you can see from the above example, it is evident that the blockchain technology enables banks and financial institutions to eliminate the need for verification from third parties. As a result, there is a reduction in slow payments, penalties, and additional fees. So, therefore, we can infer that the groundbreaking development of cloud computing and blockchain will enable companies to offer solutions that combine the security of blockchain with the convenience of the cloud, helping startups to explore opportunities in centralized finance and other sectors. With players in both industries finding common interest, cloud service pioneers such as Amazon, Google, and Microsoft increasingly embracing blockchain-based cloud computing services, the cloud service market will continue to grow for the next few years. So, as you can see here, guys, there is value to be had. This crypto space is not going anywhere. It's sustainable, and it's sustainable in itself. It's getting backing by large institutions, as you can see in this article. And I have one more thing to bring up. Just as very quick and simple. So we live in a crazy world, right? So we have inflation, climate change, and resource shortages. But that's the point of sustainable finance, right? And technology allows for more innovation. It gives people a chance to move out gatekeepers and such. So we're looking at outside in, we're looking at social equity, economic viability, and environmental protection. And in that, we get to an equitable and a bearable and viable space, which leads us socially sustainable aspect to what crypto is and what blockchain has to offer. So we see the Web3 and DeFi have a huge potential to make the world a more sustainable place. The 1 through 7, so we'll just go through them real quick. Decentralized, permissionless and open, interoperable, non-custodial, programmable, immutable, cryptographically verifiable, and then token-based economics, and then governance systems. So we're looking at a growing and trending, increasingly trending space where the space itself is getting bigger. So you can slice out some value for yourself where you'll be able to take part in this wave of innovation just by having some skin in the game. Great picture here. So the whole Web 2 space was about being able to create content and deliver content, but we weren't able to extract the value that top level, the application layer of an Amazon, a Facebook, and these other entities were able to extract, and we weren't, as the users, able to manage our own data, which the data is what's key element of users being able to extract value and deliver value as well. So you can see in this picture, big corporations collect and use people's data all the time. And then on the Web3 side, we want to be able to have people have full ownership over their data. Certain things like Chainlink come into mind as more and more people get used to using Web3 and the onboarding is easier. I think more people will see the value in a mass scale. And we can see governments, companies, and other entities are moving in this direction. So DeFi helps achieve financial inclusion. So there's many that don't have systems fully operated or don't have the trust needed in their banking system for people to lay money with their traditional bankings or traditional banks. So as you can see here, we want people to have a fair, just, and equitable management of all institutions serving the public directly or by contract, and the fair and equitable distribution of public services and implementation of public policy, and the commitment to promote fairness, justice, and equity in the formation of public policy. And then we want for emerging economies, financial inclusion means 1.7 billion under or unbanked. That's 3.67 trillion gross domestic product, and then 95 million jobs across all sectors. And you can see where the adoption is growing. So Vietnam, Philippines, Ukraine, India, and you can kind of see the impact that crypto is having on its owners. So 44% of crypto owners are people of color. Interesting. There's an coming about, especially in the United States and other. You can see these top 10 places. Certainly, unbanked and create their own blockchain for their financial inclusion. Whether it's good or bad is to be seen. Decentralization of value creation is leading to new business models. So you're seeing things like DAOs open up. And so in Web 2.0, big corporations collect and use people's data, work to earn basically. And then corporate-centric business model where value is created throughout the traditional value chain. So Web 3.0, people have full ownership of their data, and you can monetize it yourself. And we'll see more and more protocols come about to allow that. Internet with blockchain exchanges and distributed business models. Excuse me, guys. So you can see token manage and move. So you can move value very quickly in these environments. One thing that we want to debunk is debunking the crypto is energy intensive. You can see clearly from this simple graph, energy consumption in terawatt per hour, hours per year, and two, which I'm gonna put on Boeing and Netflix all use way more terawatts hours per year than a Bitcoin, Ethereum proof of work, and now Ethereum proof of stake. So always on electrical devices, U.S. households. So you can just see here, that's another thing that's a very big misconception about the blockchain space with miners and things like that. Ethereum didn't even really need a move to proof of stake, but it's good for them from a sustainable aspect, as you can see from the numbers. One thing I want you guys to take away is this space is here to stay. This is a new marketplace. We'll see many different actors in this space, either positive or negative. We'll see human nature play out. So don't listen to the FUD that, oh, crypto is a scam, NFTs are a scam, blockchain is a scam, Bitcoin is a scam. It is what you make it. It's an amoral experience. Again, I want to key in on that, and then also look for the value, look for the freedom in places, and just look into different projects and see the use cases, so you can have a greater understanding of why a lot of these projects are needed. Put yourself in other people's places, from emerging economies, especially those in the U.S., because not every place is like this. So that is all, guys. I'll catch you again. Coffee flavored crypto out, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.